Okay. This is gonna work. This is so precarious. I mean, it's like the ultimate precarious thing I have going on right now. I'm trying to plug this in. I'm in the basement. I always end up in the basement. Like, I can't deal with my face. Okay. But I love myself. It's all good. It's just, like, I don't always want to look at myself. I want to look at other people. But I was just trying to, fuck. Um, you know, snuggle the girls to bed. We're on vacation, so everything's happening late. And I started to, fuck, I hate this, not be able to escape this thing that I don't want to talk about. But I do want to talk about conflict, tension. And when that, I think, sort of climaxes, I guess, I have to talk about it. There's no other way out, through, whatever. Because I do want to talk about this. It's so hard for me right now. Hold on. This really tangible addiction to perfection that I hate, that I loathe, that I despise, because I think perfection is imperfect, I guess. So, to protect people, I'm always doing things. I feel like I just feel immense responsibility to protect people. And I'm always going to do that because I do feel that responsibility, and I think that's valid. But I have to also honor my own truth on behalf of the people that I want to protect. Here's the deal. Look, I'm 40. I'm 40 years old, and I come from a family of short, curvy people. Like, we're round and we're short, and that's not the, like, societal standard of beauty at this point. And though I've gone through many stages since I've even had babies of thin and whatever, that was a lot. I think the thin was really a lot in suffering. And it wasn't the truth. The truth is curvy and short. And like padding and like blubber a little bit, like a whale. And I'm sad about how much shame there is in that. And, you know, marrying into the family that I married into, they're so naturally, like, kind of charismatically, bikingly tall. And, you know, not the same short, curvy, Jewish-y, Italian-y bit. I don't know. I've just always felt like the bumpkin in the group. Okay, here we go. I got to talk about this, but I do want to protect everybody because I think it's really important to understand like how long of a situation this is. This isn't just contemporary. This is like deeply hereditary. It's gone on for a long time. So, I just have to because it pulled me out of bed. I had just had Stella. Like, I just gave birth to her, and I gave birth to her via both labor and surgery. And I came home from the hospital, and in that like couple of days after, you know, being home from the hospital, I was that person, a woman who had just both had been pregnant and given, like, oh my God, given is the best word. I gave birth and had surgery. And I was all puffy and swollen, and like my face was all swollen. And I had just had a baby and an operation. So, anyway, there was this picture that was taken of me and Stella and Chris, and then this gorgeous person who I love so much, I can't tell you, she sent this picture to some relative in the family, and, you know, because she was celebrating Stella's birth, which is so gorgeous, and I love her so much, but she wrote me saying, I hope you don't mind, I did send this picture of the three of you, and I also said, you know, she really is a cute girl. And the reason I'm doing this right now is because not just for me, it's for her too. Because of this literal, like, God, it's so literal, it's real. It's the addiction to perfection that has to go away. You aren't supposed to look like a rock star, like, after you have a baby and surgery. You're supposed to look like a person who's had a baby and surgery. And cute and pretty, they don't matter. And it kills me so much. This thing is like lingered with me so much because it's so reminiscent of sort of, I guess, that childhood ideal that was also imposed upon my own mother and then me of being some ideal. I'm not. I can't be. Look at me right now. Like, I'm like totally ridiculous. Like, giving in to truth, I guess. It's like kind of frumpy. And, you know, like intoxicating and like blubbery, like a whale. I love the whale. I really do. I keep coming back to it. And I know 1,000% that this beautiful person who I love so much, because I do, didn't mean any harm by this statement, but it just felt horrible because it felt horrible for me and for her. That there was that expectation of you go in the room, you have the baby, you come out, and you're perfect. And what the fuck is perfect? I do know perfect, actually, but I know that perfect is whatever we are, you know, at whatever given time we are that thing, piece of life, part of our own life, and it's all okay. And I don't, you know, this expectation of beauty that I've really wrestled with this bitch for so long. I know we all have this pain. It's not just for me. It's too much. It's not okay. God, it's horrible. It's bad. It's an imposition, and there's so much pressure, and you're not supposed to look like anything. Number one, when you have a baby or surgery, other than that you had a baby and you had surgery, or you had a baby and no surgery, or you just didn't have a baby and you're just who you are, and you're not supposed to look like anything other than who you are. And bodies do change, and life changes around us all the time, and cute doesn't. My dogs are barking. Wow. Cute doesn't equal soul. I think soul equals cute sometimes, but it's just I'm telling this right now because the pain that I feel about this, it triggered enormous things for me to have to be like sort of reminded like that someone told someone else that I still was cute, even though I clearly, obviously to them didn't look cute, or there wouldn't have to be a reminder. But there's so much love there that what I felt was like, oh my God, like the pain for the person that I love so much that said this thing to me, which was their own addiction to perfection, and that they weren't good enough the way they were in any given moment. And I want to take that away. Like, I want to undo that. Like, the person who said this to me is one of the most beautiful, artistic, talented, brilliant, profound people I've ever met, and she deserves to feel that way, whether or not she fulfills any stereotypical version of it or not. There's a lot of going on right now, and I was like, I gotta stop this. I think people are gonna come downstairs. I'm like, it's a secret, even though I'm videoing this right now. But there really is a point to this. There's too much pressure. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want people I love to do this anymore. I don't want anyone to do this anymore. The dogs are out. Okay. I swear to God. Animal exercise. Come here. It's the eve of kind of Thanksgiving. So, come here. So, I just want to be able to be like who I am and let my body be who I am. My body is who I am right now. Dude! Chillax! Come here. You do not have to go out that bag. You just went out. Come here. Dog. Come here. It's just to go. I gotta go. It's just life. It's like we're imperfectly perfect. And I can't control what's cute or pretty or beautiful. I don't ever want to try.